And we're rolling. Episode 31.
One-ish.
Yeah, episode 31, the Ace and I podcast. I am Manuel Ace Frutos, and to my left, to your right, is JPI Vargas, just freshly cured from the sickle cell. Hey, everybody, he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
everyone
alive.
that was worried. I just want to thank everyone who donated to the Save Ferris.
The whales.
Yeah, the Save Ferris fund that we
Wheels.
created. And well, he's bragging. He's from Wales and part Welsh, apparently.
Yeah.
Ancestry says he is. 1/16
Se-
Welsh,
71% European all the way.
71%. The other 48%, it's other.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm glad to have you back, buddy. I know you were busy in your move.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you came in here. You look tired.
I'm tired. Well, let's see. What's the day today?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. So, yeah, I've been moving for a little over a week, and, I'm exhausted.
It's so good.
Moving sucks. I mean, everybody knows moving sucks, and then to lighten the load, so to speak, my wife and I had agreed that we're starting over, right? We're not gonna, everything all right?
Yeah, no, I was just pushing buttons, man.
So we weren't going to bring like a lot of big furniture or anything like that, but there were certain things that kind of factored in there that still made it exhausting. For one, we're being selective of what we're bringing over. We were going to order like the big stuff that we needed, like a new fridge and washer and dryer. And the overall process was still exhausting. For one, my wife works during the week. I was taking time off from doing Uber. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take care of it. Back and forth, back and forth. Even the little things, when you're like going back and forth to the different between the houses and that all catches up to you.
Well, dude, you don't realize how much shit you have till you have to move it.
Yeah, you're like, okay, well, I still need this. I need this because what we're doing is we're being selective of what we're bringing over, and then whatever's left, we either throw away in the dumpster or give away. And we're taking the whole month of March to kind of move.
So did this include family members?
I'm
that
sorry,
just got left behind?
No,
I'm joking.
There are people left behind. They're fending for themselves. They're gonna stay in the house because our lease isn't up for a couple months, and they're gonna stay there and pay the bills and stuff. So that allows us the time to make that transition.
Mm-hmm.
But in the process, there's I guess the reason why I'm so exhausted is there's more to it than just moving over little items. We bought this house as is. And so there's a lot of little things to fix. And then you're ordering stuff. So when you order big stuff and you're waiting for it to come to the house, somebody's got to be there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm there. So while I'm there, I'm making little repairs. And excuse me. And then the whole time I have these fucking allergies.
Oh, man.
Where my throat is so dry. Can't breathe through my nose. So I'm a fucking mouth breather. And so it dries out my throat even more. And so I've been kind of miserable the last week and a half. But we're starting to get settled. We finally got our washer and dryer today. Oh, this is hilarious. My wife got this really nice refrigerator. Ordered it. I think she got it from Sam's Club.
Nice.
And she took measurements and all that, or at least went off the measurements that they gave her. And they brought it over to the house. And a couple of little Pisces came in. And oh, Mr. George, it smells good. It was about like 1/8 of an inch. Kind of too tall. So I had to go out and get me a planer, not just sand it down. I wasn't gonna rip out the cabinets, but I had to go buy a planer. And I figured I'm gonna need one at some point anyway. There's shit around here that needs to be shaven down, So anyway, I spent like the first couple days going, and then I would sand it down. Anyway, took a few passes, but I was able to get the fridge under there. I had to stain the cabinet and everything else, but just little things like that. Like I've had to change out some fittings in the shower, And the house isn't like a dump. It's a nice house, but it's old. It was built in '57, and so there's just a lot of things that need upgrade. You know, and so between that and going back and forth, and like I said, it's not my wife's fault. When she gets off of work, she's taking extra hours. She's tired. And so she might be good just to grab a few boxes here and there and bring it over, but she knows. She sees I've been like, kind of busting ass, and she's sorry she can't help. Plus she's got homework and shit, and you gotta
Yeah,
work in other things that the normal thing, like I gotta get Roman every, Tuesdays and Thursday, and that kind of limits me on things. But we've been buying things. I've got a new mower and edger. Oh, by the way, so fucking cool. I didn't at first when I was looking for a mower, I was like, I don't know if I like that. A lot of them are going to battery powered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I decided on, after YouTubing and stuff, I decided on getting a Craftsman mower and edger. That thing is so fucking badass. It's quiet. Like I was out there because, I get up and I'm like, fuck, I gotta do something. I'm waiting for deliveries. I can't go anywhere. And so I decided it was like 6:30 in the morning. I was out there.
It's all quiet.
It's quiet as shit. Like you can still hear the chickens. We live in the county now, so that our neighbor in the back has a chicken coop, and I could hear the chickens over my mower. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, they call them chickens.
Chickens.
Chicken.
Pollo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been busy. Last week it was just there was too many. It was chaotic, and I couldn't make it here. Just had too many things going on at once, and I couldn't even, and I'm farther away from you now.
Yeah. Dude.
So I had to leave the house a little earlier
like at
today.
3. It's 5 o'clock right now.
It's like, you gotta leave 45 minutes, just to get to his house, and then
Well, you had to stop and fuel up and shit.
I was exhausted last week. I had told him was it the day before?
It was that night before.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. It's just and then this is okay, I'm gonna get this ended right here, but it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went up to San Jose to see my aunt and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my aunt knew I was looking for, kind of new-ish furniture, and she took us, my wife and I, to a friend's. And this lady, fairly well off, she has a big, beautiful home, and she had some nice shit to get rid of. And I was like, okay, yeah, that'd be nice. Nice little addition. It was like a couch, a couple chairs, a dresser, a bed, frame, all sorts of shit. And I wasn't looking forward to coming back and picking it up. And then because last week was so chaotic, I asked, hey, is it okay if I come like on the 11th, meaning this week, where things were kind of dying down? And she's like, oh, I'm having surgery I'll be, incapacitated or whatever from the 10th to the 20th. I'm like, fuck. So I scheduled something for this past Friday, where I would, I took my son, my big boy, Rob. He agreed to go help me. And what we do is we drive up early on to San Jose on Friday, and then pick up a U-Haul, pick up our shit, and then come back. Well, poor Rob, he's like, it was his only day off. He works late hours, so he was only on 2.5 hours sleep, something like that. So I picked him up. We got the U-Haul. There was no problem there. But by the end of last week, my arms were noodles. My legs were sore. Like I was done moving by that point, like mentally. So we got to that lady's house, and the lady's like, oh, I hope you brought tools. I'm like, why? Well, you have to take off the legs because apparently it was a fucking mission just to get that couch. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I want to fucking take this couch, if that's the problem. Because she's got a bunch of nice shit. She has a bunch of twists and turns and angles and shit. Luckily, she had a guy there working for her. He was like redoing her plumbing or something on the side of the house. And
he also calls them chickens.
yeah, his name was Sergio.
Yeah.
No, he was a good dude, and I'm glad he was there because I was completely fucking worthless that day. And my son, he has the strength. He's a big old, ooga booga, but he was only on 2.5 hours sleep, so he was like exhausted
Oh
too.
man.
And so it was such a goddamn struggle. Everything else was fine. It was that fucking couch that we had to, take off legs. We had to finagle it here and there and worry about scratching her fucking wall and whatever shit she had hanging. And it was just a whole ordeal. Well, by the time we got back in the U-Haul, we actually made pretty good time. I think the whole ordeal just seemed like it took longer. But we ended up getting home about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then there was the getting the couch into the our new living room. And I couldn't do anything. So, my son-in-law, I guess you want to call him that, my daughter's boyfriend was there, and him and Rob got it in. They put the legs on. My wife, set everything up. And it worked like a charm, right? And it looked nice until found out that my daughter bought couches, and they were going to come in there. We're going to have to move that couch into our room, basically. Well, that wasn't going to fucking happen because it's like 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree just to get into. Our family room is a converted room, and that's our room. It's like a front room, so it's like a 3-bedroom now. Anyway, we tried, and that fucking couch about killed us trying to get it, angled. It didn't happen. It ended up going out to the fucking garage, and that's where it's at now. It's a $1,500 couch. It's leather. It's got a lot of mechanical shit where, you plug it in, you can go.
Yeah.
It's a real nice couch. And so here's the thing that pissed me off. Yeah, it's free furniture. Thank you, Auntie Dawn. Thank you, Miss whatever for the furniture, but it cost almost $400 for the U-Haul. When I got this fucking thing, it was empty, so I had to pay over $100 to fill the fucker up. And then I gave $150 to my son, even though it's my son. It's like,
yeah, but it's still his time. And
Yeah.
all. Yeah, you want to look out for him.
and
Right?
so all said and done, I'm like, it would have been a lot cheaper if we found something, locally. You know what I mean? And we could have just used my son's truck. He's got a pickup truck, and it was just the whole ordeal sucked ass.
Why didn't you rent a trailer?
What do you mean?
So like U-Haul, okay, so you rent one of their vehicles, you end up paying like all these weird like fucking fees that are not even there, like a EPA thing, some
I
kind
think
of
the
waste
cheapest.
thing.
I thought it was the cheapest available.
Well, dude, what do you call it? If you get one of their like really big enclosed trailers, it's like $30, and there's no like gas that you have to put in it. There's no other fees.
Oh,
There's nothing, dude. If you just get the trailer, you can put everything in there. It sits lower.
and you mean taking my son's truck?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
doing that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I could have done that in retrospect, but
No,
I'm
either
like,
way, yeah,
I
that's
didn't
all
think it
after
was
the
going to
fact.
be a fucking $600 to $700 for all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, it wasn't worth it. And now that beautiful couch is sitting in my garage, which it's not a big deal. I mean, last couple days I've actually sat in there and watched TV. Roman was there yesterday, and he likes it. It's just I don't want to fuck it up. It just sucks that now
Yeah.
it's going to be garage furniture.
I mean, that's that fucking couch. By the way, if this guy ever sells that place and moves anywhere else, you've inherited a couch because that thing is not fucking moving no more.
Yeah, even though it can go straight out the the rolling door,
But it's the weight.
it's
Yeah.
it's heavy, it's awkward, and it's just so
You
full
just
of metal.
you described me, dude.
Yeah, so full of metal.
Metal, metal.
So anyway, that was my last week, and then even going into this week. This week is a lot easier. It's just about putting together other pieces of furniture, other little knickknacks and stuff. We got our washer and dryer today, which I'm so tired of going to the fucking laundromat because our last set took a shit probably 2 months ago or something like that. So I've been going to the laundromat, which is not bad.
But we had that conversation. Remember, it's not so much going as it's the trip of going over there, but the convenience of like filling up, several different washers, several different dryers. Your laundry's done in like an hour,
Yeah,
maybe 2 hours
which
or
that's
something.
cool, but just being able to having to load everything in the
Yeah,
car.
it's the
drive over
going
there.
part. Yeah.
But anyway, that's all over because I did my first load of laundry before I came over here, and I was ecstatic. And it works great.
Dude, your shirt looks clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brand new Whirlpool
Right on.
washer and dryer set. And yeah, my house is coming together pretty nice. And I'm hoping to have it like immaculate by the time my
Front
wife's
loader,
probably-
top loader,
Huh?
the washer.
Oh, the washer, top loader,
Uh-huh.
dryer side.
Oh, okay. Well, I think
So-
all dryers are kind of side though, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I can't think of any yet, but I'm glad the washer is on top because our last set was actually my mom's. We inherited after she passed away. That was such a my mom. She always got expensive, the fancy shit, and they never panned out. Never. I don't know if it was her. She had like bad luck, or whatever it was. But anytime she bought electronics, it just wouldn't last. And then I'd try to help her out, and I was like, "Did you get a warranty on this thing?" You know what I mean? Anyway, so we got our washer and dryer, and it was a piece of shit from the very beginning, even with all the bells and whistles. I got the good old fashioned Whirlpool, and these things are beautiful.
Nice, man.
So, and then we got I'm not gonna bitch about this because it all went fairly smooth. We got the Safe Haven ADT security system with cameras, and I was kind of excited about that. I feel like a grown up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got one of those little panels in the hallway.
Yeah.
Set an alarm and stuff like that. So anyway, today was a good day, but it's been a busy week and a half. Anyway, enough about that bullshit.
Nah, but you're probably still a few weeks away from completely settling
Oh,
in. Yeah.
Well, we have the rest of the month.
Well, I think you have like the rest of your life.
No, well, I mean, we still have stuff at the old house and getting it over.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then, but yeah, the settling in, it's like, we could slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I still got to get a new barbecue pit. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
That's kind of important. But yeah, I mean, for now, I mean, we got our, okay, so I'm not going to go into it, but just, it seemed like we were having a bit of bad luck ourselves. We were ordering stuff, and there was mistakes where it was going to the other house, or they couldn't get it on this particular date, so they canceled on us. And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole ordeal, and I'm glad like all the chaos is over, and I can get back to my regular life.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Well, I mean, you're going to do it one time and then, you're pretty much set. You get all your shit together. Eventually, things are where they're supposed to be. And, you get to
And
relax again.
it's starting to feel like home.
Yeah. Right
Well,
on,
this
man.
past Saturday, even I was exhausted. Like I was falling asleep, and people were there. The in-laws, Bob
Yeah.
and his wife, and Mario and his wife.
Yeah.
And we had a nice little time. Had a few brews, and we were sitting in the garage, and it was beautiful weather. But I was worn out. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
was like a zombie. But it was a nice little get together. And I sent you a little text like,
Yeah.
it's open. It's open to the public.
Right
Come on
man.
by.
Yeah. No, we'll have to check it out at some point
Yeah.
here soon. Yeah. No, but I mean, also too, like, as a guest, I wanted to make sure you're, settled in yourself, and I'm, you don't
Yeah.
want to show up too soon and you're still trying to get shit together and stuff.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where we just hung out in the garage. We didn't hang out inside because we still don't have a kitchen table yet. We can't really entertain too much inside just yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, no, but I mean, for me, it would just be mainly just to be like, hey, man, this is awesome, cool, that kind of idea. But, I'm like, hey, where's your fucking table? Like, what kind of, you invited me over here, don't even have a table?
I got like one of those little fold out Walmart tables in there, and it's actually the one I do projects on. It's got like paint and fucking.
I mean, it works, right?
Yeah, it has a bunch of shit on it that's not ever gonna come off, and then some old chairs, and that's I have meals there and stuff. My wife hasn't had a meal on that table, I don't think yet, but we've had coffee in the morning, before she goes to work, and it's starting to feel like home.
Right on, man.
Yeah, the first 3 nights I stayed there by myself, and I slept on a cot in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
And I didn't get hardly any sleep because I have that anxiety of, oh shit, what do I got to do
And then the
tomorrow?
ghost.
You know what? That's funny. You say that. I don't think there's any ghosts there.
Well, no, because I think I actually had Bob going that 3 people died there. Because
Huh?
Bob, I think actually thinks three people really died there.
To be honest, I don't know if anybody's
No,
died
no,
there,
no. They disclosed that though.
but
Unless you didn't read that page,
no, I didn't.
you're like JP Vargas. Okay, cool, that's fine.
Yeah, but I get a very peaceful feeling in there.
Well, they weren't strangled. They just like
Couple old
they
people,
went
they
they went in
probably
their
don't
sleep.
even know they're dead.
Yeah. No, man. When we were talking earlier, it was over text, really. Yeah, dude. I had a story. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Like seriously, man. It wasn't like a big deal. Like I don't want to sound like super dramatic about it or
That's
whatever.
right. You got to be that way sometimes.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so we're doing the podcast, and on top of everything, I'm trying to save a little bit of money in Comcast, Xfinity, or whatever the fuck you call it now. I go over, okay, let me just start with this. Every so often, I look at everything that I'm paying for, just whether it's my car insurance or whether it's my, internet or uh, TV, cable or whatever you want to call it. I have a streaming service that I use. It's YouTube TV. And so I'm always like kind of like reevaluating everything. Like, hey, am I getting the best price? Am I getting the better deal?
And you have to do that
yeah.
because some of these companies, they creep up on
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you finish that like promotional program or something, and it goes from like this price to that price, and you're like, what the fuck did I just pay for?
Mm-hmm.
And so, with the internet thing here, I called Comcast or Xfinity or whatever they're calling themselves now, and I said, hey, I want to change to this faster speed, and it was like $10 cheaper. So anyway, I was spending like $70 a month, right? And it was like 300 megabits per. I don't know what the hell they call it. And so then they had like the 1 gig speed plus they threw in like 3 years of Disney Plus and Hulu. And it was supposed to be like $60 or something. So I go online and I'm doing all this on my phone, right? I go through all of it and then I get an email and it's like, hey, it's $85. And so then I call Friday night. This is just this past Friday. I call up and I'm like, hey, there's an email that just came to me. It says it's going to be $85. I just thought I signed up for something that's $60. And so I'm like, okay, well, how much am I paying? I want to know like what is it going to come out to? And so then this lady who, definitely from another country, it bounced me off to some other place. And sure enough,
Somalians.
yeah, dude, somewhere, dude, I don't even know who the fuck I was talking to. The accent was pretty thick. And so, no, $60, 60. Okay. Now, when you call customer service, you're never going to get the same person. You're going to get some other call center somewhere, whoever's awake at that hour. And so I'm like, hey, can you send me like a confirmation email? Can you, write some notes in my account, do something just so that way I have like a little bit of like, I don't know.
Build a file on
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm going through instead of have to repeat yourself to somebody else.
Well, I mean, there's that part of it, but even bigger for me is like the fact that you're telling me it's $60 and I'm believing you, and I'm like, okay, well, that's cool, that's fine. But I also need proof because after I get off this phone call and I call back, I'm gonna get some other place from some other country. Excuse me. And I'm never going to know who I talk to. And so then they're like, well, yeah, no, we can't do anything. There's no email I can get sent, even though I just got one. And it said more. And there's no notes in my account. And I'm like, really? You guys don't like jot anything down once you talk to somebody?
It's probably on their end, never on your end.
Yeah. And so then I'm like, hey, well, is there anyone else that can help me? And so I've been with Comcast. So anyway, they get me over to the loyalty department, right? And I don't know. I get to some lady who's in Pennsylvania. So now we're speaking English again.
Good.
And I talked to this lady, and I'm like, hey, yeah, no, I just got off the line with this other person to transfer me over to you. I have a deal here that says I'm going to get $60 a month, and then there's no like extra fees. Like you're not renting equipment, you're not doing anything extra. What's going on? Like I'm getting this, and she's like, well, sir, it is $85. It's $86 and some change. And that promotion was for our new customers. And so then I'm like, hey, you just connected me to the loyalty department. And she's like, well, sir, I can see here you've been here with us for 24 years.
Damn.
24 years with Comcast.
Jeez. Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, okay, so 24 years. And ironically, they're sending me to the loyalty department to tell me that, no, this is what I told her. Okay, so let me get this straight. I talked to this first person for like, I don't know how long. They told me that it was going to be this amount. They were completely wrong, only to wait like about 20 minutes on the line to get to you, the loyalty department, ironically, to tell me that I've been here with you guys for 24 years and you're taking care of your new customers better than you are your current customers. And so I guess they have some kind of like a plan, like a rewards thing or whatever. She said, sir, well, you're one of our platinum members. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't really care.
It's just blowing smoke up your ass and not getting to the problem that you're talking about.
Dude, we got nowhere. So it was like, okay, platinum member. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Like when they talk about DEF CON and all the different colors, like what's orange and red and green? Like, I don't know which one's bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, platinum, it doesn't mean anything to me because all I want is a cheaper rate. The deal that you're offering people that just show up. Anyway, we fast forward to this long conversation. She's like, hey, for your trouble, I'm going to give you a $60 credit. I'm like, I don't, no. I'm not asking for any money. Like, I don't need credits. I don't need any kind of anything. All I want is this plan that I thought I signed up for. Apparently not. It's actually even more expensive. And so she puts in this like extra escalated thing where some supervisor is going to call me. And so then the very next day, this is Saturday, I look at my phone. I have a text message and it says, hey, by the way, this is your ticket number that they assigned me and we are still working on it. And then about 30 minutes later, it says, hey, your ticket number has been completed. So there's a little link on there. It's a text message. I click on the link and then it says closed. Just closed.
Yeah. You didn't talk to one person?
I didn't talk to anybody. So I let some time go by. And then I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. So I call and the person I talked to, they're like, yeah, no, that's not right. Let me get you to the loyalty department. So I'm talking to somebody else. And now this time it's the weekend, right? So Comcast, Xfinity, whatever the fuck you call yourselves.
It's Xfinity.
It's Xfinity, yeah. Well, I was back when it was Continental Cable. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they get me to loyalty again. And I get this other person. Now, it's the weekend. I'm not going to get anyone who speaks English. And I go to some other country that I'm talking to. And so I start talking to this lady. I'm like, I give her the whole thing all over again, the entire story from beginning to end. I talked to this person. I talked to that person. This is what happened. I told her that my ticket was closed and no one has called me. And she said, sir, well, you're not looking at the positive. You're not looking at the bright side of all this. She goes, you're going to be getting this, and that free. You're one of our loyal customers. And I said, yeah, but everyone coming in brand new is getting this, and that the same way you're offering me, but they're getting a better deal. And your loyalty. So then I go, well, I'm still, you guys closed this ticket where someone was going to call me and it just says closed. I read her the thing. It's like, it says completed. She's all, yeah, completed, not closed. I go, no, hold on. So I start reading the next thing that goes, you click on the link again and it says closed. I go, so did I make all this up? Because on my end, it says closed. She says, no, you have another ticket. It's this number 127. It ended in 12. It was like a ECM number 127. It was a long number. And I'm like, okay. She said, no, we're going to have a supervisor call you within 24 to 48 hours. I'm like, all right. I'm kind of done. Oh, she goes, don't worry about it. We're gonna have somebody call you. Don't worry about it. And at this point, I'm kind of like irritated by this whole like customer service that I'm
Did she
getting.
sound like she was just uh what's the word? Pandering, or is that the right word? You know what I mean? Like she was just telling you what you want to hear.
Honestly, she wasn't even telling me what I wanted to hear
No,
because what.
that's obvious. But what she was just trying to cut it, cut
Yeah,
it
yeah,
short.
yeah. It
Like,
was like, hey, yeah, let me get the next call. Like, I don't know if I get paid per call or I'm gonna. And once I hang up, I'm in this bad country where I'm gonna start getting whooped if I don't give the right answer. I don't know what the hell was going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till Monday because if I call Sunday, I'm gonna get somebody else. They're not gonna speak English to me, and so I waited till Monday, and I call and I get this person. I'm like, hey, you know what? Here's the thing. No one's called me. I haven't talked to anybody. Let me just cancel my service. And so she was like, oh yeah, no sir, I can help you with that. And then she completely canceled my service, and it's supposed to end on April 12th, right? And so then I look at my phone, I get on the app again, and it says, well, the lady, I told her I don't want a $60 credit. She's like, no, 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 we're going to apply it anyway. So at one point I had a zero balance, and then I had negative 60 because I had a $60 credit.
mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, well, I look at my bill and I have a bill now that's due on April, whatever. And it's, I owe like $30. So previously my bill was $70 and I had a $60 credit and somehow I owe 30 now. So I call back and I'm like, hey, can you just help me out? I need the loyalty department. I don't want to talk to anybody else. I need somebody who's going to be able to help me. Whole story all over again. I get this guy, his name is Michael, and he's like, yeah, no, you know what? I can take care of you. And this guy was like, I wish I would have got him like in the very beginning. He goes, I'm going to try to override the promotion. I'll give it to you. And so what he ended up doing is creating a separate account, merging the two accounts together, reinstated my account so that it doesn't end on the 12th of April anymore. Um, I go, well, I have, oh no, the person I talked to before on Monday, she's like, I asked her about the ticket that was open. I go, hey, when was this open? She said this was open on Saturday. I go, so that lady told me that I still had an open ticket, but she created it right then and there, so she lied about the whole thing. And I was like, I
So,
go, so when is someone gonna call me? Because no one's. I mean, I keep calling you guys, but nobody's calling me to tell me there's, we're getting something resolved or whatever.
mm-hmm.
She goes, well, they opened the ticket. They'll call you within 24 to 48 hours. And I'm like, okay, so when was the ticket created? And then she starts telling me another story. I don't even know what the hell she was saying anymore. I go, no, 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 no. I'm asking you, when did that get created? And she goes, oh, that was on Saturday at 6:27 p.m. And I'm looking at the time at 6:20. No, 6:37 p.m. I'm looking at the time and it's 6:27. I go, so it's been almost 48 hours. It's like 10 minutes short of 48 hours. So you're telling me someone's going to call me in 10 minutes? She goes, oh, well, I don't know. Anyway, I end up going and, I'm done with her. I'm talking to Michael now, and I told him the whole story. Somehow, this guy either knows what he's doing, he got trained, or whatever. Uh, the last person, oh, you're platinum and all that. I said, ma'am, I don't care. You can name off any kind of metal. It doesn't matter. You guys are not helping me. Michael knew what to do. He took care of me. And then I asked him about my bill. He goes, hey, yeah, I don't know why they charged you $29. Let me just take care of it. They waived everything. Dude, I have Comcast now for the next 5 years for $60 a month, higher speeds. It includes Disney Plus and Hulu for 3 years. And I canceled my, the ones I was paying for was like $30 a month. I canceled that. I dropped my bill down by $10 and I was able to save like $40. Oh, and they added like Peacock for free on top of that, which I didn't have that before, but I added it now because it's free for 3 years. And I don't know, man, like this runaround that I got, it was 3 days of phone calls, and each phone call was probably over an hour. But when did we get to this point?
Yeah, no, it's always been that way. Well, since we had to deal with people you can't see in person,
Yeah.
it's like just goes to show you it pays to bitch about stuff, but you got
I
to
had
be
to.
you have, but what I'm saying is you have to be persistent.
Yeah.
Like how you were, you have to be persistent. Keep calling them because if you just like, oh, I give up, fuck it, whatever, they're gonna fuck you. And
And they were okay with it.
yeah, of course. For I don't know how many years since we've been at that house on Harvard, 5, 6 years. I don't know. We had AT&T internet, and at one time had AT&T phone. Then switched over to T-Mobile phone, kept AT&T internet, and we've had nothing but fucking problems.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this. So when we moved to the house, we were gonna start all new, cancel everything. Well, we got our phone numbers changed to Xfinity Mobile, so we're part of the Xfinity family now. And because we axed
I think they're called Comcast.
AT&T internet, we got like a bundled package that my wife signed up for. So I'm sorry about the coughing, guys. I have this allergy thing, and it's in my throat so dry.
No, I got the same thing going on, dude.
But
It's like a dry cough.
yeah, it's
Like nothing's coming.
It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yeah.
It's like I just want some phlegm so I can feel some kind of satisfaction.
Like you
when
just
I cough.
cleared yourself out. Yeah, but no, it's just the allergies right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it hurts. It's getting to the point where it's hurting.
Dude, yeah, same thing. My back, my lungs, my chest, everything is just like bothering me because you cough all fucking day. It never clears up. And I mean, I'm actually surprised. The last episode I was coughing with Bob. I think
really?
I'm allergic to Bob.
Yeah. Well, who is it?
Yeah, sorry, Bob.
But anyway, so now we got this, and somehow my wife, worked something out, and we're saving like $150 just by consolidating our phone and internet service. I got to tell you, we must have been a new customer, fucking megabits or whatever the fuck, because we have some fast ass internet.
Dude, they told me that I had to leave for fucking 3 months and come back and be a new customer.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna enjoy it.
No, 24 years with Comcast Xfinity. And they said, if you leave for 3 months and you come back, you're a new customer. And I'm like, but you sent me to loyalty.
Yeah. But I'm platinum.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I was like, I am DEFCON red. Damn it. Like, you should be taking care of me.
You should have just been throwing shit like that at her. It's like, wait, what about DEF CON this and that?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Just fuck with her.
I didn't know. At a certain point, that's what I was like, I'm just, I don't want to be rude to people or nothing like that, and
Well,
I know people are doing their jobs or whatever, but
cheers
shit,
to
man.
Michael for helping my
Yeah,
friend
no,
out.
seriously, Michael, you'll never hear this podcast. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, yeah.
Oh, and also my wife, she dealt with, hooking up. She
Well,
didn't talk
cheers to your wife
She
for
didn't
hooking
talk
up.
to one person. She went to chat. And I think you might need to start doing that from now on because they got to have record of that.
I would have broke my phone. Dude. Seriously, I was so fucking mad.
Well, I think there was some kind of frustrating moments, with that, but she was persistent and she got everything hooked up. So, yeah, we got good internet, we got good phone service.
Yeah, I got to. Well, that was the thing too. The second lady on Saturday, she was like, "Hey, but you're not looking at the bright side. We're gonna give you a phone line." I'm like, "I don't need a fucking phone line." She's like, "Who doesn't need a phone line?" Like, I'm talking to you on a fucking phone right now.
Yeah.
I don't need a phone line. Like, I'm not here calling to add other shit. And you guys aren't even taking care of me in the first place. I mean, you want me to add more stuff to you guys?
Yeah. Wow, what a trip.
No, it was all kinds of bad. I'm gonna sound fucking horrible because my next complaint, dude. Honestly, I was just like, I'm gonna bitch about stuff.
Go for it.
Dude, okay, so this was just yesterday. So I work in Madera, and Madera doesn't have anything. They just have a Walmart, and that's like their local mall, apparently. I don't fucking know.
Everybody in the
Yeah,
mother's
everyone is there, dude. It's like, the hangout spot. You can park over there. It's pretty cool. You can buy like a snow cone, and there's like live chickens running in the fucking parking lot. It's actually pretty
there.
fun.
They call them chicans.
They call them chickens. But yeah, anyway, yeah, no, they do. And so I go in there. I was taking some stuff for lunch. I still needed some bread, and I didn't have time, so I was like, fuck it, I'm in Madera. I can go over there, take a little bit of time out and about already, doing my job, and so I'm gonna go stop and just pick some bread up, But also too, this bathroom needed another soap dispenser. The one that I have in there doesn't pump or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stop, get a soap dispenser, some bread, and then I picked up a couple other things. I mean, I was, just quick break, run in there, grab some stuff. And I don't know why this bothers me, but I go in there, do my shopping, and then there's only 2 lanes open. And so I go to the self checkout, I scan out all my shit. We're in California. So, of course, I have to carry all my stuff in my hands, like I'm about to, just be handed a football so that I can try to run for 10 yards or whatever. And I'm trying to balance all this shit. So I put my credit card or my debit card or whatever the fuck back in my pocket. I'm carrying these things in my hands, and I walk up to the door, and there's normally some older person there that's, hey, she goes, just confirming your receipt. And at this point, my hands are full, and I'm like, well, shit, I started looking around like, did I walk into a fucking Costco or to a Sam's Club? And normally I go to Target, and I live next to a Target. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather, I'm next to a Target and a Walmart, and I'll pay a few dollars more or whatever it is to not go to a Walmart because of this. I don't know when they started just checking receipts and signing
They're real
off on them.
selective with it because I do go to Walmart a lot, and most of the time I've learned that just I'm holding my fucking receipt.
I didn't even bother.
But but usually I'll walk out with a card. I got my shit in there, and I'm always holding my receipt. But yeah, I noticed they're real selective on. Sometimes they'll go, all right, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll just let people go by, and then I try to just
but
cover
people are
that base.
stopping for them now, dude. Like they're backing up the line just to walk out. And again, like when you go to these membership places like Costco or Sam's Club or whatever, you signed up for this. You know exactly what's expected of you.
Yeah.
And they want you to show a receipt. And even now, Sam's Club has that scan and go or whatever. So you go through with everything. You scan your shit while you're buying stuff and you're putting it in your cart.
Right.
And at the end of it, you have your credit card saved to this app. And
Walmart has that too, by the way.
Well, yeah, but then they're going to want me to fucking pull my phone out. Well, I can't carry everything because I'm going to be given a paper bag because California's trying to save some fucking dolphin or something. And so here I am trying to carry all my shit out because I don't really need a bag because I got like about 1,000 of them here that I forget to bring every time I go to the store. And so this lady's like, hey, yeah, just confirming your receipt. And I looked at her and I'm like, yeah, I got one. I paid. And I just walked right past her.
Well,
dude, I don't know. I mean, these are things that shouldn't bother me.
Well, who's at fault, and it's the fucking 5-finger discount people. There's so many fucking scumbags out there who have changed the face of everything that we do, like, and it's all in the name of like safety and security
and bullshit.
Like I remember going to the ATM back in the day, and it was like, bye. No, you got all these extra prompts, it's like some kind of error, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mine's like, you don't have money.
This cracks me up. Have you driven up to an ATM? It's like, I like the convenience of driving up to the ATM. Why the fuck are they a foot above the ground? For handicapped people, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, and I'm sitting in a truck, right? And I'm trying to use this fucking thing where I'm basically getting out of the vehicle at this point where I'm like, it's now a walk up.
You have to open it up or lean out the fucking window, fucking breaking my fucking neck trying to deposit a check. I'm like, there's no way there's a handicapped person in a fucking lowrider, you know what I mean? Trying to get money out of an ATM right here. It's like, gotta be kidding me.
My bigger question is, why is there fucking Braille on the drive up ATM? Like, why do you have
insane.
Like, I mean, does Stevie Wonder like drive himself up to the fucking drive through ATM
and he's like over there on the right side because they're a fucking passenger.
This dude's over here just fucking touching the shit, and he's like, I want to make sure you fucking put it in the right account.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. I mean, who the fuck's doing that?
I don't know who's implementing all this, but it has something to do with money. It's got to, because it's not conveniencing anybody.
I'm pretty sure it's like 100% California, dude. Like we're coming up with just random shit. I'm like, I don't even know why I have to fucking pick my gender just to take money out of my account. I mean, like I just need fucking $40. It doesn't mail. That's it. Mail.
Yeah.
All the other 30 different options, Platinum is one of them for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I am platinum, by the way.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
DEFCON 5.
DEFCON 5 or red.
Red.
Yeah, the bad one. That's the one I am. But yeah, no,
Shit.
dude, it's like it's it's frustrating because it's like, who are we accommodating at this point? Because it just seems kind of silly. You know, it's
Yeah.
like all this extra shit you got to go through.
Yeah, and then Walmart. It's a convenience store on steroids. It's
Yeah.
like it's got everything you need, and going there, if you don't get there as soon as they open, there's a shitload of people. You're going to be standing in line. They have all these self checkouts. Only in California, you can't take a beer
Yeah.
or a case of beer through self checkout. You got to go through a person so they can verify your age and shit like that.
Well, I was at Food Max, dude, and they fucking put like a little 4-way of beer next to the registers you can't buy beer at.
Yeah, it's not like that. When I was traveling back east, they didn't do that.
Well, I think we mentioned in the past there's a fucking drive-through daiquiri in
Oh, you
Louisiana.
told me that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
that's
like,
cool. Yeah, California is insane for
no
sure.
braille, by the way. When you go over there and you're just like, hey, let me get a cherry or strawberry daiquiri,
Yeah.
and you don't have to fucking read the menu with a braille or nothing. It's yeah, no, they do it right, and they'll even fucking put it in a plastic bag and give you a plastic straw. And they're like, fuck the turtles.
Yeah, all the WalMarts here in Fresno, Clovis area,
Yeah,
they're all a pain in the ass. I do like the one up on Clovis and Herndon.
oh yeah,
And I usually hit that one up because they open up at 7. Some of the other ones open up at 6. But I don't have to worry about finding somebody to open up a case for
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
toothpaste. You know what I mean? It's like I'm in and out in like less than a half hour because I already know what I want. But they're almost forcing people to go exclusively online for shopping.
I mean, like Amazon,
Yeah.
they're putting themselves out of business.
Yeah. So, but Walmart has their own delivery type thing. So does Costco. I mean, that's all we've been doing since moving is we've been ordering stuff on Amazon and Walmart and Costco and Sam's Club. And I actually ordered my mower and edger from Lowe's. So it's like we're moving completely. My wife and I are moving completely to online
Yeah.
shopping because it's more convenient. You don't have to deal with the assholes in the world, and there are a lot out there.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
The
there
people
are.
driving on the road, it's like all the added security. It seems like they're just giving away driver's license.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny too because it's like you do the driving test one time and then after that you never have to go back to it. So like you just have to be good one time.
Yeah, unless
then-
you fuck up, you get in a certain wreck or get so many points, and you have to.
Yeah, but how rare is that, dude? I mean, these people are just driving like shit. Nobody knows you can turn fucking right at a red light.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
stated otherwise.
Yeah.
Because those started popping up recently.
Well, you
where-
can make a left-hand turn onto a one-way street going the direction you're going. I mean, there's like a lot of different rules. People are just going. I mean, it's fucking Wild West now.
You know what I hate is when they make a right turn. There's two things really. When you make a right turn, it's okay to move all the way to the curb. Slow down, move all the way to the curb, make room for the people that are behind you. I don't know why they feel they have to swerve. You know what I mean?
Oh, where you go left to go right?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
right. I've never understood that. Or the people that are just going straight and like they take forever, like a fucking eternity to make a right turn. That drives me nuts. Even worse is the people that do those and don't hit that signal light until they're turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're turning, motherfucker. You know how? Because you're turning, right? Why put a signal light on? It's like for
We got them going.
it's like for advance warning, It's like it's like no respect for anybody else. They're just fucking stupid.
You know what surprises me is the amount of like international business people that we live around that have to be on their fucking phone. And it's like, I don't know, like what do you have that's so fucking important that you can't wait your commute just to get on the phone? And here's the other thing. Like any car, like any newer vehicle in the 2000s, is gonna have fucking Bluetooth, dude. Like you can just connect to your fucking car, plug it in. It has the GPS built into your phone that goes to your screen on your vehicle, and you can talk. You can talk on the phone. I don't know how many people I still see holding their phone, or the other idiots that have like the speaker going and they're just
Yeah, and
kinda
they have
holding
it to their face.
yeah, they hold
and
it to
they're
their face.
and they're screaming at the top of their lungs.
And you're already a shitty driver, and then you want to add more things to it. And I'm just like, like I never had a phone call that couldn't wait to like return or actually just start a phone call once I got to wherever I was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, my
They
commute,
want instant gratification. That's what it is. That's what people have. They've come accustomed to, just having that instant gratification. Now it's.
but
like,
I had this conversation, and it's I don't know, like we had a parallel park in our parking test when we took them.
Right.
People our age. We also had no backup cameras. There was no sensors telling you that there was a car next to you. And so you learned how to drive in a vehicle that wasn't going to help you drive.
Right.
And so now you have all these people now that have all these different gadgets and all this bullshit. So that's like, they rely on this stuff too much. And if any of that stuff went away, like my work vehicle doesn't have a backup camera.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have that little dot that lights up on your side mirrors when somebody's next to you.
Right.
Like you still have to look over your shoulders, because what happens when you have a vehicle that doesn't do that?
Right.
And so,
yeah, and I had to do that parallel parking with a fucking. I had to do my test. I used. I was driving stick.
mm-hmm. Oh, that's dude.
It was
That's
such a fucking pain in the ass. You put that in front of a kid these days.
yeah. No, that's how you learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're over there using your feet for all these different pedals, and then you got to fucking shift, and then you got to downshift, and I mean, yeah. Now it's like you get in there, the fucking car practically drives itself.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, the car I had before the truck I have right now, it would know, like you could set cruise control and it would stay a certain distance behind another vehicle. So like, let's say you set it to like 70 or whatever. And if it notices like flying up to another car, it would stay that distance between you and the other vehicle in front of you, and
That's
it would
cool.
brake. Yeah. And it's just like, I think we just become too dependent on that
Oh,
stuff where
absolutely.
you're not, but the minute you have to drive something that doesn't have that, then you're like a fucking retard all over again.
Yeah, you have to get reacclimated to this shit. You become way too complacent with all these conveniences in life, and sometimes it helps just to struggle a little bit throughout the day.
Yeah, no, you have
Keeps you
to
on your
learn.
toes,
You have to learn the hard way first, and then then going to easy, it's a little bit better. But it's like, ironically, the thing that gets me is that every fucking vehicle now has the Bluetooth. So why are you still holding your phone? Why are you still being extra stupid when you're driving around?
Right.
I don't understand that part of it.
Yeah, I don't either. I have this. Did I tell you the story about Roman when I took him to the store, and he tried to help by putting my phone in the holder?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Okay, real quick. This was the cutest thing. Happened a couple weeks ago. Well, we're talking about you don't have to hold it. Being an Uber driver, I have one of those stick 'em things on the window, and
You were going through sickle cell during that time. Thanks again, guys. So anyway, yeah, that's probably why we didn't talk about it.
so I have my phone holder, and so my son and I have this routine when I have them. I have them Tuesdays and Thursdays, and pretty much every other weekend. Well,
In bank holidays.
one of our things, he's autistic and he likes routine. He loves going to Save Mart. Okay, that's his thing. So like he knows when we leave the house, sometimes he'll give me my keys, like, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being here, right? Although he likes the new house. But
It's the couch.
yeah, he would be like all ecstatic, give him my keys or let's go, because he knows he's going to the store. So what we do is I leave about 45 minutes early before I have to take him to his mom's house. I'll take the slow route, I'll stop and get gas. We'll go to the store. We'll let him walk around. I grab my beer. He grabs his
Beer.
yeah, his beer, whatever snacks he likes. But anyway, so I have this routine. As soon as I get in, I slip this, my phone in the holder, plug it in. I'll say, all right, Pop, do you want to know some music? I'll play some music. Sometimes he likes it. Sometimes he doesn't. You'll know when he likes it because he'll be like rocking like this.
He's like, can you change the Ace and I podcast? These guys fucking suck.
Yeah, can you put something with melody?
Yeah, put something a little bit better. These guys are boring me.
Something where people aren't coughing and burping. But anyway, so we would go to the store. So this one time, we went in there and I don't know what it was. I had this pair of pants. For whatever reason, I didn't put a belt on. And so it was like I was sagging a little bit. And I had some other shit in my hand. We just came out of the store and had a bunch of shit in my hand. And I wanted to adjust my fucking pants because I didn't have a belt. So I gave my son my phone. I gave, hold that, son. Right? So then I got my shit situated, took the keys out, I put it in the car. I got in and he's got my phone in his hand and he's like, he's not even looking at the phone holder, but he's all trying to stick the phone in the holder. Like, he's like, don't, like all retarded, He like this. And I looked at him and I go, the fuck you doing? I was like, oh, he's trying to help me out by putting my phone in his, or in my holder. And I was laughing so hard because it was cute, but at the same time, he was making this face like it's not going in there. But he has these antics with his hands, and he was doing this, and he was trying to stick it in there. So when I started laughing, he took the phone, he just said, here, you do it. Kind of threw it in my lap.
You asshole, I'm trying to help you.
But I thought that was cute on like so many levels. Like, he knows where it's supposed to go. He was helping a brother out by sticking it in there. And I was like, man, once I was done laughing, I was like, oh, son, I love you. I love you. And he grabs my hand. He does this thing, And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to help you out, Dad. I know what you do. I know where it's supposed to go. I just couldn't do it.
He's like, I seen you drive. I don't want to get us killed. I'm trying to put your fucking phone away.
But, man, that was so funny. I'm like, hey, so, he was trying, you know.
Yeah.
But, it was just one of those. And I told, like, a bunch of people, and not very many people cared. But I thought it was a cute story. It touched my heart, even though it fucking made me laugh so hard. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I realized, oh, he's trying to help me out.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah. Good old Romanowski. I get him tomorrow. Well, actually, this weekend will be his first weekend staying at the house. And he loves it because there's like, it's all brand new.
There's a lot of room for activities.
Yeah, definitely. Like the backyard, and he likes the garage. He was hanging out in there yesterday, sitting on that fucking $1,500 couch watching TV.
Do you have a big backyard?
It's fairly good size. It's not like big and square like the other one. It's got like some landscape. It's got a gazebo back there that I need to do some working on. I'm gonna sand it, paint it. Looks like somebody had.
You got a planer.
I got a planer now.
Yeah.
But somebody had ripped out some electrical. I think there might have been like a ceiling fan or something else. So I'm gonna put some new electrical pieces in there and just try to liven it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice backyard. But yeah, the dogs love it. Roman loves it. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy with our
happy
purchase.
for you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I forgot where we're going.
Well, no. Real quick, I know nobody else cares, but I have a projector that's pretty portable, and I have a 12-foot screen that pops up. So, like in the summertime, man, maybe we should have like a movie night or something.
Yeah. In fact, I have a long driveway. And it's a fairly new, like rolling,
Thunder
door.
Okay,
Fucking garage door. I couldn't fucking think of it, but that would be a good spot right there because the sun doesn't face it. I've been to people's houses where, we're gonna watch it on a projector. The fucking sun's going down. And it's like you can't see shit.
Yeah.
Well, the sun's on the opposite side. My house faces north, so it's perfect for something like that.
Well, I was thinking like at nighttime, like
what I'm saying is,
but hey, we're coming by at noon. We're gonna fucking not see anything.
No, usually when people have it on, it's like the sun's just going down, but just enough sun to shine on there. I'm like, what do we gotta wait till fucking midnight to watch something?
That's in July, dude. Which, by the way, is another one of my gripes. That's like, I don't know when the fuck they decided to get the independence for this country, but like November, bro. Like, we're trying to light fireworks in July when it gets dark.
It's all dry.
Dude, first of all, yeah, it's fucking hot and it's dry.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's not, at least here, it's not fucking nighttime till like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we hear the fucking fire. Because I'm an old man. Like I'm in bed by fucking 11 p.m. So on 4th of July, I'm hearing fireworks till 4 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no, but that's also growing up in the hood, dude. You might have a little bit better experience now.
Yeah, I don't know. And plus, I'm in the county, so it's like I think they have different rules. Like everything goes.
Like, we don't care no more.
Like fucking machine guns and shit. I don't know.
You're basically living in Nevada now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna see that the big fucking fairgrounds fireworks and shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Mm.
I remember going over to Chancey Park one year, over to the ballpark downtown. And, it's kind of like facing Southwest Fresno, dude. And so they put on their huge firework thing or whatever. But I'm not going to lie, man. The fucking firework display that was coming out of the hood was way better. Yeah. It was like, dude, it was like fucking Disney quality.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
you
like.
See them because there are people all over the place and they're getting their shit from Nevada.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, we did that here one year. My kid got a bunch of like mortars and we're over there. It was like they were just like fucking shooting into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I don't know who burned down the fucking ponding basin, but like the dirt, like all the grass around it was just all fucking burnt.
Yeah, that's one of the things you hear on 4th of July. You'll hear that fire engine. Yeah. Something's burning.
But I'm always afraid to do that stuff, dude. Because
me too. I don't fuck with it. Like
I'll be the first person to get caught.
In all honesty, I don't even care to watch it anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you got those people that like
So you're saying you hate America?
No, it's not so much. It's like it just lost its. Ever since I was a kid, it's like it's just lost its luster.
Yeah.
You see those girls. It's usually women. They're like every time one goes up, ooh, ooh. It's like it's the same shit over and over. It's like I don't get excited about it. I'm like, who cares?
No, every year, like my kid, he'd be like, "Pop, do the thing." So I'd recreate it's, and I know you're not gonna fucking like the movie, or probably mainly because of the actor, but The Rock.
I actually like that movie.
Okay, so the at the end of the movie, the movie's
Wait,
been
hold
out.
on. I'm not a big fan of Nicolas Cage or John Travolta. I hate them. But go ahead. I actually like that movie.
Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery, what do you call it? What's his name?
Dickface? Ed Harris?
Ed Harris.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay. Dickface Ed Harris.
I couldn't think of his name. I needed a filler real quick. Ed had no Harris.
Ed had Dickface, no Harris. No Harris.
Yeah.
No Harris. Anyway, at the end of the scene, Nicolas Cage drops to his knees and he starts with those green flares.
All right.
So every fucking year, dude, I'd buy those sparklers and I'd recreate that scene in my front yard and people are driving by.
Please tell me you're going to do that 4th of July episode.
Dude, I will. We're going to pause for a brief station identification. We're going to walk outside. You know what? We'll probably go to your place for 4th.
Hey, in all honesty, we should.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna. Well, no, we're doing this. We're gonna go out there, and I drop to my knees. I light 2 green fucking sparklers. I start waving my arms back and forth, Nick Cage style. Like, no,
what was he doing? He was trying to signal the planes not to bomb them. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, and it was like Jim Caviezel was one of the fucking.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, he was one of the pilots.
I like that.
But he had his face covered halfway. It wasn't off like Travolta, but
you can tell he has those real pretty eyes of his.
Dreamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were. Yeah, no, for sure. And so, well, I say dreamy anyway. And so yeah, I go out there, and every fucking year I would go out there like an idiot. Because we're lighting all these fucking fireworks.
That's funny.
And at the end of it was the grand finale was the end scene from The Rock, and I'm over there waving my arms back and forth. And anyway,
that's good.
I don't know why I shared that.
Hilarious. Definitely got to recreate that.
Yeah, no, every fucking year, man. It's a more of a tradition than actually just like barbecuing. The rest of it doesn't fucking matter. If that part doesn't happen, that's it. It's over.
Hey, I just don't know why this popped in my head right now. Because I was thinking about earlier this week. this is a relatively new thing. At least the last 4 or 5 years, you know. You ever go in somewhere like a Ross or a Marshall's or a restaurant and somebody will greet you and they go, "Hi, welcome in."
Yeah.
It's like that wasn't always like that,
No,
but it's
no.
almost like somebody started it and it's like it took off like wildfire. And in fact, even at Letty's, you know, my favorite
Speaking of
restaurant.
4th of July wildfire.
Yeah, I'll come in. No, I'll go to Letty's, and you know, I notice my little homie Lupita does that. And
She's like, hey, Norm.
I am Norm.
Yeah, dude.
That's a Cheers reference
Yeah.
for you that are too young.
Bob.
But she goes, "Hi, welcome in." You know, and like I cringe because I don't know why it bugs me so much.
Yeah, people
what
being nice is stupid.
Yeah, and it is nice, but it's like everybody kind of adopted it, and it's like everywhere now. No matter where you go, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, and they have their different tones, you know.
Yeah.
But I went into Harbor Freight, had to get me some sanding disc for my orbital sander. And they got this security guy in there. He's very tall, kind of awkward looking. He's actually kind of creepy looking. He looks like he could be like a serial killer. I'm sure he's a nice guy,
He's like, eat the sandwich.
but he's got a very powerful voice. It's that Harbor Freight on Blackstone.
Okay, yeah.
And so I
The
walk in,
original
he's
one,
like,
the old one.
yeah, and he's like, "Hi, welcome in." Like, you know, like loud. You know, I'm sorry.
He said you rang.
"Hi, welcome in." Like he's got this powerful voice and it's very overwhelming. But he God, it hurt to say that.
It's a sickle cell, dude.
Hold on, let me
That's one of the
drink.
side effects is coughing when you have sickle cell.
Coughing and laughing at
Yeah,
the same
no,
time.
we're still trying to get the cure. It's a real thing. If you want, I mean, you're going to see it at the top left of your screen. If
I
you want
hate
to
being
donate,
black.
I'm telling you, it's we're going to have a link to this podcast where you can donate. Not only can you donate, but you can like, subscribe, and share.
So anyway, this fucking guy.
Anyway,
He's got this real powerful voice, and it's funny because when I first heard it, it caught me off guard, and I went like this, no joke. He did it, I went like that, like, you know, I'm like, damn.
so for those still doing audio,
are we still doing audio?
we're doing both. Well, because some people aren't watching the video when it's
okay.
playing,
Well,
but yeah, on
The
Spotify.
guy jolted me back
Here
with
it
that
goes.
fucking voice of his.
Look of shock.
Yeah, look of shock here. Enter it here.
Yeah, enter here.
So anyway, so then I'm going to look at the store. When you go to Harbor Freight, you like to look at everything. I knew exactly where my shit was, but I wanted to look. But this, and Harbor Freight's busy. Like people, at least that one, people are coming in, and all you heard was, "Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in."
It's almost like scripted. Like when you call someplace and they're like, "Well, sorry for the inconvenience."
yeah.
Like it's like you've heard somebody say it, so you want to do it now.
But what I didn't understand was like he's a security guy there. Like why is he greeting? And that's got to be so annoying because there's the checker right there. It's like right next to him. That's got to be so annoying to hear that.
Yeah, all day long.
So why not? Okay, they have that bell when you
Yeah,
walk.
I was
through,
gonna say, yeah.
and you hear ding dong, ding dong. That could be very annoying. But instead, they got this fucking guy. Welcome in, welcome in. But all throughout the store, the fucking guy's decibels never fucking change. It was like ringing in my fucking ears. And I thought that was the funniest shit because I had in my head complained like, I wish people quit saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this fucking guy's doing it for pretty much a living. And he's got the most powerful, like a trumpet. You know what I mean? And I just couldn't help but to laugh. Even when I was leaving Harbor Freight the other day, he was still doing it. I was just busting up laughing when I was leaving. He even looked at me like, fuck, so funny. I couldn't help it. God damn. Anyway, that was my stupid story of the day.
Well, they had fucking Lurch working over there.
He
just
is
screaming-
Lurch.
Yeah, dude, screaming out, "Welcome in."
Oh, man. Great. If you have a chance to go to Harbor Freight, you'll know what I'm talking about because he's always fucking there.
Yeah,
But,
no, go over there. He'll yell at you.
yeah. Welcome in. Anyway.
Anyway, what else has been going on, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, not to the day.
Oh, we didn't talk about our fucked up episode two episodes ago
Oh
where
my gosh.
my fucking phone cut off and We had
Yeah.
to make do.
Well, so what ended up happening, the audio mixer, the microphones, the very last episode, which was kind of unfortunate, you weren't able to be here, but me and Bob recorded. This time around, yeah, I didn't realize that your phone had cut off that time. I went out, I got the latest iPhone. Uh, so this one is actually going to record in 4K, and so it's like the highest resolution we can get. The cool thing
It
is
still doesn't take away my fucking
well,
spare
no.
tire.
The camera adds 10 pounds, dude.
This is bullshit. Maybe I should lean forward. It's still there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do some sit-ups or something. You know, maybe not eat or drink. You know.
Or just accept it.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
am.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it.
I mean, would Chris Farley and John Candy have been that funny if they were little dudes?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, but they made fat look cute. I don't.
No, but you're being too hard on yourself, buddy.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna say
I
dreamy.
don't like what I'm looking at right now.
Well, you just pointed at me.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, no, I was like. So, what was I talking about?
I'm talking about the fuck ups. Real quick, that was a great episode last week between you and Bob. And I remember thinking, that's fucked up. He's got like everything's together. The sound,
Yeah,
the video.
that's what I was thinking.
That was
to
the
myself.
first fucking episode where everything was finally perfect, and you were with fucking Bob.
Well, dude,
Unbelievable. Well, hopefully this time comes out okay.
it's not even recording, and we didn't even hit record on the audio.
Okay, real quick, guys. So, you know, I'm sitting here about ready to wrap up, and he gets over to check. He's like, "Oh no! Oh come on! It didn't even record." And the way he looked, I thought he was fucking with me,
You did, dude. You really did.
but
yeah.
he wasn't fucking around. And so we had to slap together a picture,
Yeah.
right, of the episode, the first fucking 7 minutes that was recorded, and then we put the audio over it, and that was our episode. And it's funny,
Yeah.
we were all actually talking about, oh yeah, this and this and that. Like we're all
Dude, you
proud
even
of
mentioned it.
ourselves.
You're like, man, I really hope this thing recorded. And I get up and go check it, and sure enough, it didn't fucking record. So we had like, oh yeah, no, we even talked about, yeah, this will be our first video with the audio, because the one prior to
wasn't.
that, yeah, no, it wasn't. And sure enough, Bob, gets to be here for the actual first real recording of this
Yeah.
podcast with
I
the
think-
video. And
I honestly think it was my phone, like a notification, or maybe somebody called and it cut it off.
yeah.
It had to have been.
Well, I had to like search how to set do not disturb to where it completely shut everything off. Like right now, if I have like some emergency call, it's not going to matter because we're doing a podcast.
Well, it's okay because you're not 911.
No, and that was the thing. Yeah, no, seriously, because like every time you'd fill out like at work, fill out your emergency contact. I'm like, well, 911, of course. Like I don't know any. I mean, I don't know any doctors. Like fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, don't call them. They're not going to fucking help you.
Yeah.
And so, sure enough, I get up and I check and it's fucking not recording. And so I'm like, I don't know, dude. Are we going to say all this all over again? Like the 30-minute version? Like, hey, this sucks, right? Stupid stuff and blah, 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 blah. Like, we're going to have to like give you the.
The Clef Notes
Yeah,
version
yeah.
of the episode we just talked about.
And so then, sure enough, none of that stuff worked out. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to go get another phone. The way my phone plugged into the cord didn't work and whatever happened. And so then I just hit the mic. And so then I go grab the phone. And so prior to recording an actual podcast, the episode, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try all this stuff out. I'm going to go through. I have more footage of myself. And in this corner,
Welcome in.
and I knew you weren't sick, so I didn't call you because I was like, no, this dude's feeling okay, so why bother him? And I was like, you know what? Maybe he might be tired. Maybe but that doesn't warrant an actual phone call. Tired is not enough.
Yeah.
Dying, yeah, I'm gonna call you 15
I felt like I
times,
was dying.
and then I'm gonna text you a lot. And so then I go out, I pick up the latest iPhone. It has the right, connection to everything. I find out that my front facing, because I was gonna buy what's called a vlog monitor. And it's basically another extra screen that like connects to your phone, and you can kind of sit it in front of you, and it shows you what your phone's recording. And I'm like, okay, I'll get one of those. I ordered one of those. I ended up canceling it on Amazon, And I found out that my camera, the front-facing camera on an iPhone, will record in 4K, which is the highest resolution. I'm like, well, fuck. Well, that's it.
Tell me about it. Look at that belly.
Dude, it's like it's really there. I mean, it's yeah.
I'm so fucking inflamed.
Again, the camera adds 15 pounds. It went up another 5. It's inflation. And so then, but the beauty of this now is that we can record ourselves and we see ourselves, and there's like an actual little timer on there and stuff, and so we know we're actually recording. So those like sorry, Bob. And so those mistakes that we had in the prior episodes, well, 2 episodes, like an episode prior to that, we had all the setup and everything. I was like so super excited. Come to find out, we weren't even recording with the mics. We were recording off the mic on the actual phone.
Yeah, audio was not that great.
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. So then the very last episode, everything's super dialed in. Bob's over here to my left, to your right, and he's like, "Hey man, push the buttons." I'm like,
that was our last.
That episode was our last episode. Anyway, so finally, we got it all together.
30 episode later.
30 episode into episode 31, we got it together. And hopefully the video is coming in good for you guys. The audio is coming in good. Has your mic been off the whole time? No, I'm just playing.
We've been talking for 7 hours and 13 minutes.
That's the time right now.
Oh.
I was like, man, you know what? That explains why I have to pee.
No wonder I'm exhausted. Anyway, I'm glad we finally got together, brother.
Dude, seriously, and I'm
glad. Did we just jinx ourselves?
Did it record? No, I'm just...
I can see the little red box.
Now we can see that. And so, from this point forward, moving forward, 4K version of our recording, I dialed in all the extra settings that had to happen in order to get the audio the right way.
Well, hey, let's give our shout outs.
Let's do it.
Okay, shout out to Xfinity.
No, you know what? Shout out to Michael at Xfinity, because the rest of those motherfuckers were trying to charge me more.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Thank God for Michael. I'd like to give a shout out to ADT, Safe Haven.
And ADHD.
Dale, my installer, my security installer. He was a pretty cool dude. Who else? Walmart greeter. And and Bob filling in, man. I want to say it again for Bob. Good job, Bob.
On last minute,
he's dumber than a sack of hammers, but you know what? He's got personality. Seriously, dude. Like, for him to come through at last second, dude, because JP was like, "Hey, man, you're just gonna have to let them know that I can't make it." And he even prepared a statement that I made, and so. I was like, no, dude. I pulled out your book. I was like, JP had a short statement, so I pulled out your fucking book. Yeah, it was like a mile long. That sounds like one of my Facebook posts. And I'm looking at fucking, what do you call it? Looking at Bob, looking at me, and he's like, because I watched it afterwards, he's like, what the fuck? What's this dude about to, is he going to read the whole book to us? Bob's a good sport. Thanks for filling in, Bobby. Yeah, no, thanks for being here. And, again, let's start out there. The Talented But Lazy podcast, friends of ours. Bill Sanchez, Bob Handy with Talented But Lazy podcast. Usually on Fridays. Facebook Live, 6 o'clock. Facebook, YouTube. I don't know what else they do, but you just look for them. You'll find them. Yeah, no, they're there. Yeah, couple bores. Yeah, I was like, man. I mean, I don't watch it, but I'm telling you to. They were both at my house on Saturday. Sorry, Bob. Yeah, I had the family over, and Billy came too. Threw a bunch of beer cans behind the actual garbage can. I had to pick him up this morning. Well, he does a podcast. He didn't play basketball. Leave him alone. But yeah, shout out to our buds, our sister podcasters. Yeah, and we really mean sister. Yeah. Fegala? Yeah. Anyway, who else? I don't know, man. I mean, we haven't had very many. Actually, I haven't looked. We had any comments or anything. I haven't been keeping up. I'm sorry. Well, shit, I haven't even had my fucking laptop open in 2 weeks. So we just barely got internet. So I was gonna pop that open tomorrow morning, and we didn't get anything, dude, because Bob kind of killed the last episode. So yeah, you're like, it's not this whole Ace and Bob podcast is not
Well, did you see what I did to the
Yeah, I
YouTube
did.
one? Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
crossed out.
The sorry,
yeah,
Bob.
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for filling in. And then I told him on Facebook, I say, "You're my Joan Rivers." He didn't understand a reference. He didn't even
Well, he's
know who the
younger.
fuck Joan Rivers is. The reference is this. When I was a kid, I used to love watching the Tonight Show, and it wasn't Fallon or whoever fucking had it, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
But Johnny Carson was the host when I was growing up, and I used to love staying up late and watching the Tonight Show. I still watch the old clips, on YouTube shorts. And it cracks me up. I fucking love Johnny Carson. He was like the best host ever. Anyway, whenever he would take some time off,
Better than Arsenio.
before Jay Leno used to fill in for him, it was an old actress / comedian. Her name was Joan Rivers. And she was great too. She was funny. But she would fill in for Johnny Carson. And if I would have said Jay Leno, he might have cut the reference, because Jay Leno actually used to fill in later on.
And then he eventually took over.
And then he took over the Tonight Show, before Fallon. Who was between Leno and Fallon? Anybody?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I stopped watching after Johnny Carson, because I grew up on Johnny Carson.
Well, I got older and couldn't stay up that late.
Yeah. No, it was a treat for me to stay. And usually it was like a Friday night, I would watch the Tonight Show. And I didn't care who was on it. I used to laugh at his monologue. I don't know what it was. There was a couple people who I was infatuated with when I was a kid, probably because I wanted to be like an entertainer like them. But one was Johnny Carson, and then Dean Martin.
Yeah. Fucking
loved the guy. He was a good singer. He had a real good voice. He was funny.
Part of the Rat Pack.
Yeah, he's part of the Rat Pack. But he was multi-talented. In fact, I need to go out. I keep telling myself, once I get in this new place, I'm going to go out there and buy his. He used to have a show, Dean Martin reality show. Now, this is before I was even born.
Well, he did the roasts.
Yeah, he used to. Those old roasts were great.
They were fucking raw, dude.
And he was just part of an era I wish I would have.
Oh yeah.
Lived in. You know what I mean? I felt like I was born too late.
No, the part where you can smoke a cigar anywhere and call somebody sugar tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And the third, George Burns.
Yeah.
Look him up. I love George Burns too. So anyway, shout out to my Joan Rivers, Bob Handy. Thank you. Now you know who Joan Rivers is.
So we're either going to wrap this up pretty soon, or we're going to have to take a pause.
No, we should wrap it up.
Okay.
Because
my bladder is saying one or the other is going to have to happen, or we're going to have the fucking best episode where Ace pissed himself.
Almost happened. Thank you, my friend. I love you. I missed you.
Love you, buddy.
Good to be back. All right, guys. Ace and I podcast. We'll see you next week.
Out.